Hey guys, Lexia here, and today we're going to be doing the Q&A! So I got like a handful of questions from my different social media pages, and I'm going to read them with you and answer them, and hopefully it will answer some of your guys' questions. If you have any more questions, please comment below, and I will answer them as well. So let's get started on that. Okay, so this is my first time filming a Q&A. I've never done something like this before, but I have my iPad and I have the questions all written down. I'm going to read the questions and we're going to answer them one by one. Okay, so the first question is, how did you start cosplay? So, how did I start cosplay? I started cosplay about, I think this would be, I've been doing it for 2 years now. So I've started cosplaying 2 years ago, and I found cosplay when I was playing Lollipop Chainsaw, and I looked up stuff on Lollipop Chainsaw, and I found Jessica Negri. She did pictures for Warner Brothers of Lollipop Chainsaw, and I didn't know that people actually, well, dressed up as characters. I didn't think that people actually did that. And then when I looked more into it, I found that people go around and wear their favorite characters. I thought that was amazing. I've always wanted to do that, but I didn't think people actually did that. And once I found her, I found Yaya, Destiny Nicholson, Lindsay, a whole bunch of other people that I really love their work. And then I was like, I should do this myself, but I want to do a character that I relate to. So like my first cosplay was Lucy from Fairy Tail. I'll put a picture up here. And so basically how I started cosplaying is from a video game. I was looking up stuff on my video game, found Jessica Negri, found people that cosplay, and I thought it was awesome and I wanted to do it, and then here I am today. So the next question is, what are your favorite cosplays? So my favorite cosplay that I've done so far, it's probably Yang. To be honest, Yang is probably my favorite because I relate to Yang and I have a closer connection with her, and I just really loved making her cosplay, and I really love being her. I just feel like great when I'm her, and she's my favorite so far. I think my second favorite would probably be Mizure, and then I haven't really done much, but when I finish Jinx, that would be awesome. But definitely Yang is at my top. Yang is number one and always will be. Do you have a dream cosplay? A dream cosplay, I have a lot of dream cosplay, to be honest. I'll show you guys my list. Hang on. I have a huge list. Okay, so I don't know if you can see it, but all of these are cosplay that I want to do. All these are future cosplay. I have basically every single one of my favorite characters from any anime that I've watched. Just any character that I feel like I either relate to, or I want to be like them in some way, or I just like their personality. I have them written down because I want to portray them. I would like to be them. So one day that list will be completed, but I always add to the list, so who knows when it will be completed. So let's see. Okay, what is your favorite cosplay you've done? Like I said, my favorite cosplay that I've done so far is Yang. So Yang is number one. Do you feel tattoos and piercings ruin or enhance cosplay? So this is kind of like a personal thing. With tattoos and cosplay, I guess it kind of just depends. With someone with tattoos and they cosplay a character, it kind of just pulls more of themselves out into the character. Like, when I see someone with tattoos in a cosplay, I can tell it's them because of their tattoos. Some people, I can't even tell it's them when they're in cosplay. They look like a whole different person. But with tattoos, it's like a signature of yourself. So it kind of just pulls out yourself. Puts more of you in your cosplay. I don't think it ruins or enhances it. I think it kind of just makes your cosplay more you, your own cosplay. Like, it makes it yours. Because it's your own tattoos, your own cosplay, and it enhances your cosplay. Personally, I'm not going to put on any tattoos or anything. I was going to get a tattoo on my wrist, but I decided not to because I want like a blank body for my cosplay. Because if, like, for example, Jinx, she has that whole sleeve of tattoos. If I had any tattoos on, like if this whole arm was just like sleeved out and I wanted to do Jinx, it wouldn't look that good to have like a sleeve and then I put Jinx tattoos on top of that. Do you see what I mean? Like, I guess it kind of just depends on how much you want to be that character. Like, with Jinx, I want to have my body look just like hers. But if I had tattoos, it would be like myself and Jinx, because the tattoos are me and then the cosplay. So it, like, I don't know how to explain it. It like just makes your cosplay more you. I think I'm making sense. I'm making sense to me. If I'm not making sense to you, I'm sorry. But let's go to the next question. What's the hardest material that you've worked on with cosplay so far? So the hardest material that I've done so far is probably the straight up leather, like the leather belt for Jinx's bra. I used a real belt and I hand sewed the bra pieces into that leather belt. That was so hard. Like, I didn't think it'd be that hard. I broke like 2 sewing needles doing that, but I still got it done. I didn't think going through a leather belt, like actually sewing it, would be that hard, but it was like really hard. And it was really hard doing the side piece for Jinx as well because it was also a real leather belt. Excuse me. But yeah, definitely real leather is probably the hardest material to work with so far. Next question. Will you pursue a profession? Will you pursue a professional career in designing? I was actually thinking about going into different designing and stuff to help my own cosplay, and I wanted to make stuff for you guys. That way, if you wanted something that I made, I can make it for you. Like, I had people who like the little headbands and stuff I make. Like, I made Meowth headband, I made the deer headband. I make different stuff like that, and I had people who were like, oh my god, I want to buy that. Well, if I get better at making it and make more of a bulk, then I will sell it to you guys, and then you guys can have those for yourself. Because I love making that stuff, and I love that you guys love it too, and I would love to give you my creations. I love doing this for you guys. I love making my cosplay photos for you guys. I just like making stuff for you guys. And if there's like little things that I can make, like the little tails or ears or just anything little like that that you guys would want, I'd be more than happy to make that. I really would. So, making a profession in designing, most likely. I really like designing stuff, and I make all my own patterns. I like designing stuff from my own personal design, and I really like doing that. So, probably yes. Someone asked from Instagram, what face paint or makeup do you use for your cosplay characters? So, face paint, like the face paint makeup that I was using, that was literally just Halloween face makeup from Walmart. Just cheap Halloween face makeup. That's all I used for the face paint and everything. I don't use anything special for makeup. I just use CoverGirl, Almay, L'Oreal, just basic makeup products for yourself. And then the Halloween face paint is just really cheap Halloween face paint. They don't have it anymore, but I have a whole bucket full. I stocked up on a bunch of face paint, so I will be creating more stuff with that. But yes, it's just Halloween face paint and just normal makeup products. I don't have anything special. It's just normal stuff. Who are your next top 5 people you want to cosplay as next? I don't know. We'll have to look at this list. I don't know. That's hard. I really want to do Holo from Spice and Wolf. I have like a poster of her right here, a wall scroll, and I have a body pillow of her. She is my waifu. I love her and I'd love to cosplay as her, so she's definitely one of them. I wanted to do Juvia from Fairy Tail. I have a couple of Pokemon characters that I drew out. I believe you say it Jinkinka. I'm not quite sure. I may have just slandered that, but I designed my own Pokemon characters, and I'd love for you guys to see them whenever I create them. I will show you designs when it's created, but I think you guys will think it's awesome. And let's see. Oh no, there's a lot of characters on here to choose from. So probably, let's see. I wanted to do I definitely want to do Ari from League of Legends, and I wanted to do Kindred from League of Legends. I wanted to do Lady Deanne from Seven Deadly Sins. I wanted to do Blair from Soul Eater, you know, the cat witch. I really want to do her. There's a lot of people on this list, so be prepared for a lot of cosplay. So, okay, so next question is, what is your favorite cosplay so far? Okay, I've had this question 3 times. Again, I will say Yang is my favorite cosplay so far. She's my favorite character to cosplay so far because I relate to her so well. So, yes, Yang, number 1, once again. How did you get into cosplay? I think I explained this at the beginning of the video. I got into cosplay because I was playing Lollipop Chainsaw and I looked up stuff about the game, and I found Jessica Negri cosplaying from it because she did a shoot with Warner Brothers, and I was like, people cosplay? Like, people dress up as the character from a video game? And I looked more into it, and then I found Yaya and a whole bunch of other people. I was like, this is awesome. I want to do this. So I did it, and now I'm doing this because I didn't know that people actually did that, and then when I found people who did it, and I saw that it was so awesome, and I was like, I can create stuff like that. I like sewing, and I like crafting, so I can do that. And now I've gotten so much better at sewing, and I've gotten so much better at crafting from my very first cosplay to now. I've gotten so much better, and the more I keep working and the more stuff I do, the better and better I get. And I love that because I like seeing how much I've progressed in just like a year. It's really awesome for me to see how much I've grown as just creating stuff for cosplay. So, yes. Another question. Which cosplayers are you a fan of? So definitely my number 1 is Jessica Negri. Yes, Jessica Negri is my number 1. Yaya Han would be my second favorite. So Jessica, Yaya. I really like a lot of people. I like Mango Cyrene. I like don't know how to say her name. I think her name is Danielle. I like Lindsay Elise. I like Destiny Nicholson. There's more people, but I just gotta think. Let me look real quick. Oh, I really like, I don't know exactly how to say her name. I believe you say it Kini Patsu. I'm not quite sure, but her real name is Tyla. I really like her cosplay. That's how I found her Jinx, and I really like the way she did her Jinx. I like Kamui cosplay. Just like, I like all cosplay. I really like seeing everybody's work. I like looking how people made stuff. I like watching how they made it and seeing the end creation. I think that's so awesome. I like watching that, and I like seeing so many different people do that. I have friends like Jeffrey and Josh and a whole bunch of other people that do cosplay, but they're not professional cosplayers, but they're still really awesome at cosplay, and I love it. I love watching all people, like any of my fans, just other people who cosplay. I love looking at other people's cosplay because I love seeing what people create. I love looking at that, and I love it when people share with me what they create, or they ask me something like, how do I even start cosplaying? And then I can tell them how I started. And with me starting, like I said, I just found it from the internet, and then I was like, I would make Lucy from Fairy Tail. So I got a white button-down shirt and cut it up, cut off the sleeves, hemmed it, put blue trim on it, and made a blue skirt. And ta-da, I was Lucy. And I think it turned out pretty good for my first cosplay. But I don't know. I love looking at all cosplay. So there's not really like a favorite, but my senpai is definitely Jessica, and second senpai is definitely Yaya. So Yaya and Jessica are at the very top. Let's see. Any more questions? Nope. I think that's all the questions. I only got 1 minute of film left. So, I hope that answered any of your guys' questions that you may have had for me. If you have any more questions, please comment them. I love answering questions, and I love talking to you guys. Just message me, and I will message back. I usually do. So, I hope you enjoyed this Q&A. This is my first time doing a Q&A. And if you really like doing Q&A, then leave a like on this, and it'll let me know that maybe we can keep doing these. And I was thinking if we do a Q&A again, then I can actually do it in a cosplay. Like, when I finish Jinx, we should do a Jinx Q&A, and you can ask Jinx questions. So, hope you guys enjoyed this. My name's Lexia, and I'll see you guys next week.